Welcome to Attainable Green. I'm Jess, and today we're going to do an October update on my orchids. October has been particularly brutal to my plants, with temperatures in the high 90s and the humidity down to the single digits. This is primarily due to the Santa Ana winds. Sure, there are some wildfires nearby, but not close enough to cause any major weather patterns here. I'm hoping for a much cooler November because it just feels like summer still in California. As much as I enjoy the heat in California, I just really want it to rain, and I want cooler temperatures so we can get some spikes. This heat is totally messing with them. They have no idea what's going on. Should they grow? Should they go dormant? Should they start spiking? So hopefully November will be cooler. Well, let's get on with the update. My Insidium Siku Marguerite is definitely getting ready to bloom. It has 3 spikes, they've all branched out, and buds are starting to form. So hopefully flowers will be coming in the next month or so. My Insidium Twinkle Fantasy is also in spike. It has 6 spikes coming off of 4 pseudobulbs, and they're slowly branching out. So this one will probably have a show after the Siku Marguerite, so we'll be staggered with twinkle blooms. So my most unfortunate victim of the heat wave is my Maxillaria Pseudoreichenheimiana. This plant had a ton of new growth. I had no idea what these small little growths were at the time, but it turns out they were flower spikes. I had 15 flower spikes, and in the insane heat and low humidity, I lost almost all of them except maybe 2, maybe 1. I don't know. It's still too early to tell to see how many survived, but I'm so bummed about it. Hopefully it will shoot out some new flower spikes and we can have a little bit of a show before the end of this season. My Epicattleya Siam Jade is growing so quickly. It matured its cane, and I think there's a spike coming from the top of the leaves. So there's definitely going to be flowers before the end of the year in this one. My Path Macabre crossed with Venustum is starting a new growth, and I think it's also starting a flower spike. I'm pretty surprised since I've only had this plant for about 3 to 4 months, and it's already showing a flower. I know this is the time for it to spike since there's a drop in temperatures in the autumn time, but even so, I'm surprised that this one is starting to bloom and I can't wait to see the flowers. My Brassavola digbyana is starting a new growth. It did nothing for the longest time and now it's finally showing some signs of life. It has a lot of new roots and a new growth, so I can't wait. My Brassavola aristocrat is also starting 2 new growths and it has 2 directions of growth. This one definitely needs a repot. The previous growth had roots coming out of the pot and I didn't even know what to do, I just left it alone. This time around, I know I have to get a much bigger pot so that the roots can be contained. Hey Pickles! My Path Drury is growing a couple new leaves in their fans, so I know it's maturing slowly. My Bretonia Sheila Tolkien is starting a new growth. That means this year there probably won't be any spikes. I think I set it back by dividing it and it lost a little bit of energy. So hopefully next year it will have a great show. My Vandopsis parishii is starting some new roots. The previous set of roots rotted away and only a few of them were left. So hopefully these new roots will be healthier and acclimatized to my media and my environment. The new growth on my Psychopsis Mendenhall Hildos is doing really well. It's growing pretty fast and I'm pretty sure that the pseudobulb will mature quite soon. The Alasara Marfitch Howard's Dream has a new growth. It matured 2 new growths previously, but I guess it wasn't strong enough to send up a flower spike, so there's more new growth coming in. This one was a seedling, so I don't expect it to bloom anytime soon. I guess we'll have to wait another year. The Angraecum Magdalenae is finally starting to do something. I got this over 6 months ago and it did practically nothing. It just kind of sat there. But recently I found out that it's growing new roots, which is really exciting because that means it's still alive and it's still doing something. So maybe we'll see some more activity from this one. Well, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, Attainable Green, for all the latest updates. And hit the bell so you never miss an episode. Bye!